That's 160 stack. That's a 40. Well, we'll have backup in Bern then. Bern and Roussillon. And they'll have the non-mercs. So just stay put for now. I'll figure out what to do with you afterwards. I shouldn't be so fussy here. Alright, let's just do this. Say your prayers, France. $60 stack to Navarra. 40 stack to Prigna with a spare in Bern. Maybe that's the wrong way around. Stick you guys there with a spare in Bern. I want to switch general around. Big stack Girona with the general. Back up in Roussillon. You're the mercs. You'll be the Baron backup. Couldn't hurt to back up in Toulouse as well. You're just raw infantry. It's okay. Oh, we got some spare mercs as well. Stick you to Girona. Hopefully my vassals can take care of everything to the north. And we will get this on. Doki Doki Baguette begins now. This is normally where I'd go, and we will conclude this in the next stream. However, I've still got an hour and a half or so to kill the French. Now at the tick of the month, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I don't think the French are about to engage me just yet. Oh god, they're moving over actually. No, that's a shattered retreat. The actual men that aren't retreating are going to Valencia. So we will upgrade to the flying battery whilst at war with France, because that's how we roll. Taking some pretty crazy attrition marching through this hellish land. My vassals take the north, I take the south. Ah, this is why they can't get their troops back. They're being blockaded by the Portuguese. In the meantime, I should think about overseas territory that I can make my move on. Can't forget about these little crappy islands. I need to take them in this war. Also, France, annoyingly, has some non-colonial nation overseas provinces. 1, 2, 3 of them. Although these are occupied by Portugal. Hopefully Portugal takes them. That said, France is... Oh, it's a tie. Shoes on the other foot now, France. So I'm trying to march his troops north, but he seems to be scared. I need to keep them on the southern side of this. I'm fairly glad to have eyes on this situation. So he's moving over to Burgos. I myself will move to Burgos. Gives me eyes all around here. I've got my eyes around the south as well, thanks to these spy units. Because who needs espionage ideas anyway? They're kind of slipping through here though. Let's see if I can't discourage them from going to Labourd. I can. That isn't quite good enough. I need to have them to the south. Further south, please. I don't want to hold off in Labourd. It's horrible territory. Will you run away? Run away a bit better than that, please. No, he's gunning for a fight in Labourd. I could smack him silly. Probably could smack him silly. With his 3-5 general and his dire composition. I'm taking a river crossing penalty, but Labourd is just plains. Now we can slap him silly there. We arrive on the 8th, he'll have backup. Nah, we'll crush him. Just in time to take that. Now I wonder. Good, it's free. Where's your capital, boss? Over in Chickasaw. Transform and roll out. We're looking at pretty low morale for our flying batteries, but that doesn't matter. They still do the numerical damage. Look at that! Big blue blob, get out of here. You can't fight to save your life. And that is now a fact. Yeah, this war will be going on for a wee while, so why rush? I'll keep that going there. Jake, don't forget about Italy. Why not? Germany and Japan did. Gone. You want to keep attacking me, France? Be my guest. That's what I thought. I hate to fight you in these mountains. I really hate to fight you in those mountains. I wonder if you'll just bugger off if we leave you be. Alright guys, spread out. Don't let France create an army in you. Don't force me to do the carpeting either. I don't like that. Great, he's moving on to Burgos. Oh, okay. Clearly missed that stack. It's going to cost me. He'll be gone on the 31st. Are these mercs that are dying or regular troops? They're real troops. That's okay. I won't cry for them. They're already dead. Alright, Cherokee wants peace. What do you want from me, Cherokee? Because I want you. I will leave you be. Chickasaw. 100%. Could catch and release you. Wouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I never thought about that, but let's... Whoa, Pomerania's getting involved. That's fine then, let's make this a bit more of a progressive thing. Let's push our way through slowly. Less French is better French. I don't need such a heavy heap over here anymore. Let's spread out slightly, keep our eyes on the prize. Don't let the UK troops escape. Thanks for the heads up, but I would probably need constant reminders because I do not have any supply limit over here for my ships. What I need to do is sink the French Navy. Oh, he doesn't have any cogs? No worries. You probably tried to bring him back before, but Portugal decided to be having none of that. Tuscany's involved. I need to annex Tuscany. Nice couple of stacks here just for the job. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Get a blockade going as well. Not sure if it'll be enough, but it'll be a start. Jake, be careful the natives haven't fully westernized. You're right, they haven't. That'll be fine. Right, my vassal's doing a fantastic job of wiping France off the face of the map. I believe that's what they call nice timing. Don't want to let up with my defense too badly, but for all intents and purposes, I think this is one. Oh, Easter Island. Let's not miss that one. Where's our cog wall here? It can seat 53. I doubt any of these are going to have much more than fort level 2. Get ready for fun again. Get rid of the scraps. Dum-de-dum-dum. Going to make 23 separate siege stacks. I don't think there's going to be 23 provinces that I need to siege, but this is going to be useful for later on anyway, so I might as well get them ready now. If I'd thought ahead, I would have done this during the downtime, but I didn't, so you all get to enjoy this. If you're watching this on YouTube, skip forward by about 5 minutes. Jake, dismantle the HRE, you're in a war with all the electors. Thanks for the heads up, I will do just that. Nothing better than removing Greyskin. That's still 19 armies. Where it needs to be 23. This is hurting my eyes to look at. Really old? Oh, okay, it is. Ugh. No, forget that. Just march right on the bloody ships. Just admire those natives with guns again. Unfortunately, they weren't trained to use them. And France is looking a little bit boned. Still, they're scaring off my Bavarian units. They're moved to Aragon. They may well try to make a break for it in Perino, although I don't know why they think they'd manage. Mind you, this is France. Can't get complacent with them. Ever. Frenzy will take a wee bit of time to go down, but nothing compared to Siena. That fort defense is woeful. And that is laughable. If France never raises any cogs, they'll have no chance of shipping those troops home. Okay. Lucky knows how many years I have left, but he's still asking for some odd reason. I've got less than 44 remaining. I wonder if this explorer is going to survive these. Yeah. Who cares? We got our flot ready. Let's go and infest these French lands. Now that's something I can't forget about, and I will probably forget about it, so if you keep yelling at me for it. So, 3rd of June, I need to be reminded about him. In the meantime, I admire this area. Looking pretty not French. Oh wow, French dude's dead now. I can feel safer in splitting these up. Won 88% of the battles. Great. Just great. Ignore the commoners. Admire Austria, crushing France like a bug beneath his feet. More islands, not islands. Remove baguette. I had frog's legs once. They didn't taste of anything particularly exciting. It was just glorified chicken. France raising a bit of an army to the north. I hope my vassals do something about it, but why rely on them? Who would ever rely on vassals? Regular foot troop can head... Oh wait, I thought one of you was regular. Guess not. Okay. Split in half, split in half, split in half. Head north. Make something of a line to break France's ability to join up its forces. Probably won't work, but whatever. Good heavens, those natives. Give them guns, they come at you forever. Right, Russia still hates me, but I can't change that. Austria, however, I can change that. Just need to get those relations pretty sky high. Still feels a bit of a waste of my diplomats. My vassals are always going to hate me. They just have to not rise up against me and I'll be okay. I think as long as I keep them at war, they won't. It's an unfortunate battle for me. Must be a shattered, retreating stack of French. Right, it's June, so I can drop off my forces. And let's see, you're just supply limit 1, fort level 1, so off you go, off you pop. I got bigger fish to fry. You run north, do you? Coward. Okay, I'd be surprised if there are any more islands hiding away from me around here. And you'll get off there on the 27th of July. The French are dead. Even in Barrois, dead. Barrois again? I don't even know. Yeah, okay. Right, that fleet. This is exactly the type of EU4 that I particularly suck at. Managing battle across the world. Castilian revolutionaries have crossed our border from Tripoli and entered Barca. I think they're going to be marching for a long time. I think I may have to make this into some kind of regular French stomping unit. Okay. Keep those mercs rolling. Keep those French deaths going. 6 war job to annex France. It would have been a 12 war job with 50% administrative efficiency. Still, how long did Russia take? That was like a 10 war or more job. Support the revolutionaries, no thanks. Okay, these guys have come out of exile. They can join up with those folks back in Poitou. As for you, march on. Let's keep the occupation going. The term is up for my ruler. I've only got 87 military power. Sorry. What was I just saying? We've only got 87 Republican tradition. And I think military power is the more important thing here. So, although what's most important is we get... No, Shitatsu Sho is not available. Hashi-O then. Let's really pump those military points as far as we can. Jake, Russia was an 8-war job. Okay. But how long did it take? I would quite like to have France in my pocket by 1790. With France in my pocket, we might just have a chance of doing this within the time frame. Might. Iberia, Africa, Scandinavia and Great Britain inside 30 years. Touch and go. Thing is, I think Iberia is going to be a 20-year job in itself. Well, you know, nothing worth doing was ever easy. Taking out the rubbish, not worth doing. Taking paracetamol, not worth doing. Enjoying the autosave bug, never worth doing. Ugh. Well, if we're going to have an autosave bug, then I'm going to go on a wee water break. I'll be back very soon. Okay. Autosave bug never normally does this. Come on, Paradox. Oh, thank God. That would not be an enjoyable way to lose my game. Okay, somebody very nicely reminded me about my fleet here. I don't know how much fort level we're going to be dealing with here, but it's probably just going to be one. Oh, I miss the game when battles like this decided wars. Now you just roll over everything. Oh, he's mounting quite the force in the north. I'm uncomfortable with that. We must fight. Might be an idea to clear them out. Apologies for that. My housemate has something to tell me, but it's not urgent, so it will wait for later. Jake, do you remember roughly the year you were hitting up Russia? Well, let me think. When would it have started? Well, let's look for when I first occupied Moskva. Occupied by Ryukyu in 1745. Annexed by Ryukyu 1756. So it took 11 years. 11 years. Well, not including the first part of the war, so let's say 13 years. So I'm giving myself roughly that time to take on France. But I think unlike Russia, France is actually going to be useful once I gulp them out as a vassal. Jeez, these bloody ships. They won't be done until the 6th of the month. Jake, would you start coring some lands? Why? Okay, fort level 1, but again 70% fort defense out here in this godforsaken micro-Indonesian island. Where was that other little island? There you are. And you've got that one province there. Ah, fantastic! He lost this! He lost it to Ireland! What a joke of a nation you are, France. See his pug-nosed face. Alright, this will be easier than I thought in terms of wiping out his ambitions across the globe. Still got to deal with these two, but pff, not a concern. And they're only fort level 2, so what I will do is I will throw some simple infantry at them. A 1, a 2. Despite being heavily defended, Siena and Ferrara are falling nicely. Jake, what do you think the strongest nation is in 1444? I don't bloody care. I care about this though. Get out of here, France. Oh wow, you coward. That's what you call anyone that does a tactic that catches you unaware. Jake, what missions have you got available? None at all. None at all. Let's just leave it at that. Now I quite want to take Scotland, but I suppose it's not a pressing matter. Just a depressing matter. You'll be over at Wake Island on the 5th of January. So we've got a wee while to wait here. Yeah, I really should have split that fleet up earlier on, but I didn't. Tuscany is now the Emperor!